Hi, my name is Melissa and my team is called the Lunar Orbits. Working in teams. I've noticed a change in how I approach team projects from when I started the semester. In the beginning, there was a level of hesitation when I wanted to share an idea or even disagree with someone else's idea. There was also some uncertainty when it came to which tasks were whose responsibility and what everyone's communication style was. This led to some challenges, of course. However, spending more and more time with the same group and collectively working together to complete the other challenges helped us learn how to establish communication as well as flexibility and structure. In Challenge 3, we had to manage more technical problem solving, which forced us to delegate more clearly and check in with each other a lot more frequently to maintain effective workflow. We learned how to adapt around our different ideas and schedules. This was my first time participating in a group project for a long duration. One of the most valuable lessons from this unit was that every member processes tasks differently, and this means adjusting methods where necessary to support each other. The article called How to Preempt Team Conflict highlighted the importance of early communication and clarifying roles, which we did a lot better in Challenge 3 and was very important, especially when we were trying to navigate tasks under time pressure. What I do differently next time is maybe initiate clear expectations from the start and set the tone to prevent miscommunication and any inefficiencies. Learning from failures. One of the most valuable parts of this unit was learning from failure. There were several important moments, especially during the prototyping stage, where ideas just did not work out the way we expected. For example, in Challenge 2, our early ideas were too focused on variety and the overall appearance. This was frustrating at first, but it helped us pause and reconsider our final. This ties into the TED Talk by Simon Gertz called Why You Should Make Useless Things. In this, they talk about failure as a creative necessity, which changed my view of our minor setbacks. For future work, I will have more of an experimental mindset in the early stages of prototyping. Growth mindset. Finally, developing a growth mindset was one of the biggest personal takeaways for me throughout this unit. In the early challenges, I found myself second guessing a lot, especially in the areas I didn't feel too confident in, like using prototyping tools. I hesitated to take initiative because I didn't want to waste too much time or do it incorrectly. But over time, I adopted a more open mindset and learned more about what was required for the challenges and worked alongside my team to complete them easily. Watching Carol Dweck's TED Talk, The Power of Believing That You Can Improve, showed me that you need to be willing to take risks and learn from them. This shift helped me contribute more meaningfully to the challenges, but also reshaped my approach to other areas of study. I'm not as hesitant to fail or ask for help. I'm more focused on improvement. Conclusion. I learned that successful collaboration takes effort. We had to learn not just what needed to be done, but how each person works best. For example, I required more notice early on in the challenges because I like to tackle everything early and then I need time to reflect and fix areas, whereas other members were more detail oriented and wanted to take their time before tackling the larger tasks. This influenced how we split up roles. By the time we got to Challenge 3, everything was running smoothly. This unit pushed me to rethink the way I approach collaboration, creativity, and personal growth. I've come out of it more confident and willing to fail in order to grow. Moving forward, I am to carry these lessons with me by communicating early on, treating failure as a creative necessity to do better, and always stay open to learning and growth, even if it's uncomfortable. What we learned about being in a group helped us successfully complete each challenge and learn from errors. I'll continue to remind myself that trial and error is essential, not something to be avoided. This unit hasn't just made me work better as a group member or a designer, which it has, but it's made me be a more flexible planner and reflective learner. Thanks for watching.